Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football.
Get the ball, bro.
And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble now, great field position. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result.
I'll tell you when they was touchdown. Had old boy, Jordan Nelson.
Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his first pass is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers throwing again. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. It's caught outright by Graham. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try to be aggressive on their first series.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Aaron
more on that one and another 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Rodgers to throw once more. Wide open receiver complete.
Oh, he's not a bad.
Oh, he's not a bad. Geronimo Allison, 42 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. On 1st down, Mahomes. Caught here by Conley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. Some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back. They like to run that play there and try and run over people.
They get fully playing hit, bro. I don't like that.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are in for 6.
That thing comes with that corner, bro. Woo.
Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Butker now to kick this one away. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st down, Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Randall caught the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, that was crazy.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, check 26. Hey, where I going?
To throw is Rodgers. To throw again. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they're going to be set up in the red zone
to that man in the flat bar, the dude all the way on the side.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
Ware takes the give from Mahomes.
Oh,
and he'll be
the
taken
hole
down
is
as that
open.
will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Hold on, is he the
Back
number
now
1
with
running
Charles
back?
Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs.
He can't be the number 1 running back. Let's see. No, why is he this? Why is Ware now as the number 1? It's supposed to be Damon Williams. How the fuck is he? Let's move some up, make some arrangements. Let's put Mr. West in there. That nigga bad. Alright. Put Mr. West in there. Nigga 95. Who the fuck is Raymond Smith? Cornerback. Raymond, that nigga ain't that bad. I don't think he's that bad. I think so.
In possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
Well, how is he in the game, bro?
They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Oh, no.
A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Too late. Oh, I couldn't even move. Oh, too late to hit the gas. God dang it. Dude just got blocked.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try.
Oh, he did.
A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the kick by Butker is good. And
okay, let him drop my way back
even further.
Dang, bro.
They got the interception,
but
very little
bro.
movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Reggie Ragland. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
On the toss, there goes West.
Oh,
and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside, but they can really shred your defense.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Being chased out left.
Oh, somebody coming.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Now a toss. This is West.
Wow.
Take it on for a Chiefs touchdown. Charkandrick West, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Butker now to kick this one away.
Oh man, right there, baby.
That'll
We
be
already
taken
on
in
top
the end
of
zone.
the okay. Oh.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now the Packers get set to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Justin Houston able to run him down for a loss of a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Rodgers to throw on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Arrowhead after this. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Hey, check 26.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers.
Oh, come on, now.
He's got Adams on the hookup. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Allen Bailey in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
On play action. Now Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, we over there.
Adams.
Oh, we over there.
Past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Oh,
this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
We are going. Hey, check 26. Hey, check 26.
Rodgers going to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Oh, we don't pick it.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
I owe you one now.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Who's that, Lou?
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the 2nd half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Shelling through the defense. Forced out to his left. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Oh, my God, bro. I ain't got no choice, man.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now they'll run it
Go,
toss.
go, go, boy,
And
go.
able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that
touchdown,
4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Gotta get my man a breather. Gotta get my man a breather.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And this one's going to go the
Why they let me slow
wrong way.
down,
Losing yardage
man?
back at the 42. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third
Let
down.
me slow down, bro.
So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Throw. Hey. 14, he's going deep. Get him. Throw.
Now Mahomes. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a two? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
I didn't call it, man. Oh, come on. I did not call it.
Z. Left. Z.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Yeah.
Hey, check 26.
Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard
How did he
line.
catch that, bro?
And
That
he's
was
gonna
big.
take it in.
That was a pick, man.
Devontae Adams,
That was a
63
pick.
yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Yeah. Wow.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
How did he catch that?
Crosby on now to kick it away.
Ain't no way.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. This is West. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school, and now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
He has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. Working from the gun, Mahomes dancing to his left.
Oh,
He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Throw it away.
Right.
Throw it away. Oh.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Like nobody open. Now second down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Okay, let's go down here.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll go down at the 28. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now.
Oh, dude.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
How you stop before you even get
Only
to
a
him?
yard of the pickup there, and it's going to leave
Come
him
on,
with a 4th down.
He can't stop before he even get to
find a
him.
crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. 44 yards. We'll call a timeout.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So now from a defensive perspective, they might still have a pulse.
Yeah, that probably would have sealed their fate, but now they're still within 2 scores.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Rodgers. Buying time to his left. Looking deep.
Oh, that was supposed to be in the pit, man. Good stop.
A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 55 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
26.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Jones in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Rodgers now looking to throw on 2nd down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's the fullback from 21 yards away. And the Packers get a score closer. And he wasn't blocking or running it there.
Great time
They
stop,
tossed it to
defense.
him.
And you remember
Just
the
need
good
one
old
stop.
days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And now here comes Kansas City.
Must go up a first down.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with West. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
So. Green 90. Green 90. So.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Caught here by Conley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Ace. Z. So. Z.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Let me turn on the light.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Four down. Alert. Look out for number 30.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Mike 35. Left.
On the ground, it's West again. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Mahomes. He hits West underneath. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He'll return it from the 6. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Justin Houston in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Rodgers to throw. Being chased out left. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Back to throw. Rodgers on the move to his left. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 25.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 2nd down.
Got separation, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Finds a seam inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Cool.